Hi guys, Logan here with another video. Today, I got something cool to show ya. This is the Morbid Enterprises 2018 animated vintage look scary girl. Say I swapped her name there. She's got like the most complicated prop name I think I have ever known. Um, but she's one of the coolest props that I've also ever known. This is probably one of Morbid's last animatronics, as they officially went out of business in 2020. I don't even remember the 2019 lineup, to be honest with you. I only remember their 2018 lineup, and that most of the cool stuff was cut, but we at least got the vintage girl. So, this was a part of, I want to say like a product line of like mask themed characters. So there was her, and she was the only one that was released. And then there was Tribunal, which had these masks, and they had like three of them, and their head would turn. Then there was Slim Demon, which had a comedy mask. There was a plaque with a crying mask on it. And then there was a hanger with, I believe, also had the crying mask. I don't remember if there was anything else I'm forgetting, but the only prop that ended up getting released was the vintage look scary girl. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, well, how was this in the mask theme? Well, she actually does come with a mask that is removable to reveal like this, I almost want to say like a leech like face. I don't have it. I don't really care for the mask. I got this from Crazy Hauntzilla, and I know when he got it had the mask, and he was searching high and low for it. I literally told him I didn't care for it. Just sign without the mask. I wouldn't have displayed her with the mask regardless. So, he said okay. He sent me some extra things instead, which I greatly appreciate. So, I have her. The face is super gnarly. Really, the mouth. I'm trying not to set her off because she is on. It is a gaping mouth that makes up her entire face. Which, look at that. Isn't that just horrifying? It reminds me of the Sugar Plum Fairy from Cabin in the Woods, if anyone's ever seen that movie. I like just the fact that her face is just a gaping mouth full of sharp and jagged, just gnarly teeth. I even like how some of them are like growing all incorrectly, and she's missing some. The detailing was actually pretty well done, especially for a modern Morbid prop. And then she's got a little monochromatic pumpkin. The blood does not come with them. I think Colton added that when he displayed her. The idea is that she's completely monochrome, except for her mouth, and that she's supposed to look like she came out of a vintage photograph, which is a neat concept. And I think for the most part, they pulled it off pretty well. I just don't like the mask. I think the mask looks like an old man. And if they're going to go for this monochrome concept, they should have the pumpkin light up white instead of orange to complete the monochrome, theming. The pumpkin, though, is really cool. It has this sort of like sloppily cut design, like a kid did it, which I'm sure is the actual idea that, she cut the pumpkin because she's supposed to be a little girl So I like how one eye's all jacked up. I think it's actually pretty well done. I like you can see all the little sculpt marks. The one thing I do like about Morbid is you can actually see the sculpt marks. It's hard to see it in the head, but you can see it in the pumpkin more, and in the hands. I always thought that was kind of a neat little thing with some of their more well done props, like Ghostly Gentleman, I can see the sculpt marks as well. But like Mannequin, who's right here, I can't see any sculpt marks on her. So, she is sound only activated, which confused me because her box has her advertised as sound in motion. So I'm out here searching for a motion sensor. Could not find one. And I just realized that the box is wrong. I think they had to have cut that from her maybe last minute. I don't even know where it would have been. In the dress, in the head, in the pumpkin. They usually have the sensors in the prop itself instead of in the clothing. So it probably would have been in the pumpkin. Like in the nose or in the mouth. Assembly was super easy. I've never known Morbid to be super complicated with assembly. She's single pole, 2 poles, body, arms, and then hands, and then head. Pretty much like Mannequin, except, she doesn't have that solid chest piece. And she's shorter. So, she has one phrase. This my only complaint is her phrase. I have no idea what she's saying. Like, it's that last half of her phrase. I cannot make out what on earth she is saying. It's just gibberish to me. Maybe someone else understands what she's saying. I can't make it out. I prefer the original working audio that the prototype had, but I'm sure they couldn't use it because they were using copyrighted music. At least I think the music was copyrighted. So, but I like the voice actress that they had used originally. It sounded better. So here she is. Her mouth does light up. It's got 4 LEDs, and her head moves side to side. I don't know if she's trying to say spirits to meet or what, but I legitimately don't know what she's saying. Can't make it out. But that's really it. Her sound sensor is really not that sensitive. Mannequin over here would be going off like a million times if I was talking at this volume. She hasn't gone off once. I even messed with her hair a little bit. She didn't go off. So, but overall, I think she's a really cool prop. I'm sure she's pretty easy to find as she was more modern. I do recommend her. Honestly, I think she's a really good prop. The plastic on her is stupidly thick, but that's pretty common with Morbid, which is surprising because they're so low quality, but the plastic thickness is surprising. So, yeah, I honestly do highly recommend her. I think she's a really cool prop. I honestly would recommend just not even displaying her with the mask. I think the mask is dumb. Because, again, she's got this super cool face underneath. I think the mask defeats this whole purpose of her having this wickedly awesome, just gaping mouth. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.